Hello guys, welcome to Whizdom Trainings. This is Abhishek, and in this video we're going to learn about Amazon Web Services, what is its importance and what is its history. So here the first question is, what is AWS? It is an on-demand cloud computing platform which is purely on pay-as-you-go basis, which is very beneficial for us. Now the question is, what is history of it, right? How it evolved. So say July 2002, they came up with free services for the people and to limited number of businesses only. They were just testing it out, right? Then they came up with the commercial launch on 14th of March 2006 for everyone. So everyone can go to the website and book a service. They can have the thing that they need. Initially they launched 3 services, and then after that they evolved until now they have a lot of services to offer for us. Now the next thing is, say, what is the importance of AWS? Why do we need AWS? See, as I told you earlier, it is on pay-as-you-go basis. It is on the cloud. This means that it is highly reliable, it is scalable, it is low cost as compared to others, and this is the only reason why companies are switching over to AWS daily. Next thing, say, what are the requirements for the server? Say, suppose we need a system and we need a server. We need to jot down some requirements. Now let us just go with the basic requirements, where you would be, say, serving around 5,000 servers, say, customers every month. Right? So you need a 16 GB RAM, you need around 320 GB storage. Now it may vary according to the application you have. Then say you need Intel based quad core processor at least. Next thing, you need a Ethernet connection up to 10 gigabits, right, for the basic service of the website. Now the thing is this the only thing that you need? No, there are some other costly things as well. Say, what are those things? We need electricity, we need internet connection, we need manpower for the guard and maintenance, right? We need to maintain the server's performance. We need guards to make sure that nobody is, say, breaching the security or nobody is coming inside the server room. Then it costs around at least 5 to 10,000 US dollars. Now the thing is, what would you do? Initially, if AWS was not there or nothing, say no such service was there, what we had to do was we had to buy everything, right? Next thing is, what we can do is we can rent as per the need. So what is the benefit? The benefit is that I don't have to go to the market and, say, purchase things and set those things up. It consumes times, and sometimes it consumes, say, more than 3 weeks as well, 3 to 4 weeks as well. It actually takes time. Now the benefit of renting, it is cost efficient, it is quick in configuration, and we have the uptime guarantee as well, right? Let's take an example of PUBG Corporation. Say they have a game, PUBG. Now people play it around the world. Say someone in US is playing, someone in Bangladesh is playing, someone in Japan is playing, and so on. Now everyone is connecting to a server in UK. Now this means that everyone would not be having the same experience. Why so? There would be different latencies for different users. Maybe US person is facing a lot of lag, or maybe a person in Japan is facing a lot of lag. And in gaming, the delay costs you a lot of money. Now why would PUBG want this kind of a scenario, say having a bigger server and, or say, multiple servers at one location? No, they don't want this. Now what they can do is, the best thing they can have is they can switch over to multiple servers. Say one for serving the customers near US, say United States and Canada, one for European Union, say United Kingdom, Germany, one in say India for serving the neighboring nations, say India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, China, Afghanistan, right? So neighboring countries where we would be getting low latencies, and one in Japan for serving Australia and Japan. See, it is all about the physical distance as well. Even if there are optical fiber cables, that doesn't mean that there would be no latency. Latency would be there. Light also takes some time to travel. So that latency is reflected here. And if you're getting 10 milliseconds and if you're getting 1000 milliseconds, so obviously you would be preferring 10 milliseconds server, right? Why would you go to Japanese server or Indian server where you would be getting a lot of latency? So this happens, say here, with the help of AWS, right? The thing is, you don't have to manage these servers on your own. You don't have to physically manage them. You don't have to physically monitor them. You don't need to employ people to just keep a check whether no one gets inside the servers, physically or logically. Everything would be maintained by AWS. So it stands beneficial for us in a lot of ways. It is cost effective now, because we don't have to pay people for guarding the machines only. We don't have to pay people for maintaining the machines. Say cleaning of the machine servers are also very important. You need to keep them clean. You need to keep them cool. You need to run ACs and a lot of stuff, right? So you won't be paying for all those things. Everything would be maintained by AWS in a one single cost. That is also pay as you go. You need it, you demand it, you get it, you pay for it, and it is all on pay, say, hourly basis. And this scenario, say US faces surge in the evening time. Every country faces surge in the processors, say in the evening time. Now they won't be needing the performance in the remaining, say 18 hours. They can scale down the performance in those regions, right? The benefit is that they are not incurring a lot of costs in this way. Whenever they are not using a machine, they have kept it shut down. They are not paying for it. So the best thing is move to this, save money, and you can deploy that money on somewhere else as well. For example, development of your application or development of other things. So this helps us in saving you a lot of money and learning a lot of new things, deploying a lot of new things. And say you're in Korea and you would want to serve your customers in US. You don't have to set up the server in Korea. You can simply buy a virtual server in US and you can serve your customers easily. So this is how AWS stands beneficial for us. Now the thing is, what all things we can learn inside AWS. So this is one of the main things. Now here, if we go to a website, say the AWS website, so here you would be getting to know about few things, that is certification, right? In the job perspective, you need to know about these things, right? You need to get a job, or even if you're working in a if you're already working somewhere and you would want to upgrade yourself. Now these are the certifications that are going to help you. This is a very basic level certification, that is Cloud Practitioner. This is just an idea about AWS, what it works and what are the things inside it, and a little bit here and there. Then there are some learning paths, say developer, operations, and architect. So these are for the advanced people. Now the course that we are going through is this AWS Developer Associate, which would be basically for the developers who want to say develop applications for the cloud, right? Now in case if you would want to get to know about other say streams as well, say architect, you can go here on the official website and you can read about it. So we would be going with this developer, where what we would be doing is we would be learning technical essentials we would be developing on AWS, and we would be getting ready for the exam, that is developer associate. Right now, where this course is offered, so it is on our website Whizdom Trainings or whizdomtraining.com. You can go to any of the domains, you would be redirected to this particular page. Here you can find this course, AWS Developer Associate Training. Just go there and you would find the content for this course. Now this course is designed in such a way that you will learn step by step. You will be learning few things, then we would be having hands-on experience in each and every module. So there are a lot of modules listed, around 22 modules are there, and these modules are all about hands-on experience. There are few things which are, say, descriptive, where we can't have hands-on, but they are very less. All of the things are covered in such a way that you would be getting a lot of hands-on experience, and if you practice them, you're already getting ready for the exam. Okay, so go through with these things. We have regions. What are regions? AWS is active across the whole world, so it is separated by regions. So these are the regions that we would be learning how these work, and say how the notations work in regions. We have EC2 instances. These are the virtual servers. It can be a virtual machine, it can be a physical machine as well, which would be virtually accessible anywhere. Next thing, Elastic Block Store, then Elastic Load Balancer. Load Balancer, as you already know what is it is. Then auto scaling group for EC2. It is just about scalable virtual machines or virtual servers. Whenever the demand is increasing, you can you can engage more servers. Whenever the demand decreases, you can disengage the servers. So it is very smart in doing all such things. We have Route 53, we have Beanstalk, we have Cloud Formation, code pipeline, code commit, code deploy. Everything is being done smartly in AWS, and it helps us to perform and achieve a lot of things, right? We would be learning all these things, including AWS Lambda and DynamoDB. We would be setting up some application where you would be able to understand how the things are going around. So this was for this video. Thank you.